have begun. Welcome back to Alien Last Contact with me, the DM, Faint Holiday, and the boys. The boys.
I am not just the boys.
Right.
I am P3 Hobo Glenn, the name basis for the protagonist of the hit game Atomic Heart.
Anyways, last episode we ended with a little bit
Yo,
of
someone stole one of my dice.
a little bit
Three of
of
my dice. Billy,
I didn't take them.
return.
I took the ones that were mine.
Which ones? Let me see them.
This one.
That one's mine.
Well, it's part of a set that I have in mind. Should I look?
Yeah, it's not the only set of those in the entire world.
What's the other one? This guy. Well, I'm missing D6s for them too, so.
Well, I
Unless
guess I'm
there's
gonna have to kill Billy for stealing my D6. So.
I mean, you just yeet them into the wall, is what happens.
Not anymore. I need to go find 2 more dice. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I attack Oblivious.
Alright, roll range combat. He doesn't have enough dice to defend himself, so. Okay, yeah, so last time we were, we started with, what was it? I'm the brain fart. Captain's log, go.
Hell yeah, comrade. Captain's log. We have completed our. I am not certain we have just completed. We do nothing on the ship, and life slips into existential dread. We found gold for somebody, and maybe we will get money in upwards of 1 fiscal year. So be it.
Found gold
we can-
last turn?
Yeah, during your survey of the planet.
Oh.
The chlorine, you weren't there for that, but you were there for them discussing the paperwork and doing that much. So,
I'll do. I have recently
Give me a
uncovered
Sharpie. I'm marking all my dice from now on.
some. Have uncovered some
I can use some. I just
issues.
basically make sure I have enough for.
These are mine. If you touch them, your hands are cut off.
Anyways, back to it.
Yeah. That's all I got.
Didn't I have a table here
Alright.
last week?
So
We didn't do shit.
it's over here, but I mean, you could bring it over if you want, but
I just don't like holding this box.
just put it right there. Right, you put it right there. You have a table. It's just right.
Then
Oh my-
Billy's
Okay,
being a
okay.
cunt.
Focus up. Stop it. Alright. So, last time you guys finished up the contract for what was it? Marshall Kane at a solar system with a very hazardous planet, during which you guys found a mysterious ship that you guys grabbed for salvage that had crashed out into the desert of this planet. Unknown of who it was or what was going on, you guys brought on board and started decontaminating it. During which shenanigans occurred. You guys went through finding out information about this vessel, each of you finding out something new or different. But in the end, you guys know what you know, and you guys salvaged the black box from this vessel, which was passed around a bit. Each of you went to talk to Mother about what to do with it. Mother said varying things, but basically it was under the effects of don't look at it, don't touch it. Wayland Yutani wants this. You guys are to drop it off. It's very important. After you guys had some discussions about this, you found O'Connor, the company agent, found out that it had been moved, which was a tad alarming for everyone. So you guys are kind of trying to figure out who moved it, where, but no matter what, you guys do have to keep moving forward. We'll see how it goes. So why don't we just go around one more time and introduce all of our characters real quick.
Can I quick save really fast and murder everyone on the ship, and then load my quick save?
No. But you can start with your character, Mr. O'Connor.
My name is O'Connor. Lance O'Connor. Timothy Lance O'Connor. Thomas Michael Jackson O'Connor. And I'm a dick.
Company agent for Wayland Yutani.
Billy, how much piloting do you have?
None.
That's
And Billy, your character.
Sully's the name. Drugs and medical assistance is my game.
Yes, you are the medic for the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A yee small town boy in a big medium ship. Just try and make it.
Yes, and then our captain of the ship, our scientific captain for this voyage,
Oh no.
Mr. Nikolai.
Nikolai Khrushchev. I am science officer and current commissioned captain of this ship, which we have lovingly named YT 1048-B. The best ship in the bitches.
Best ship in the what?
In the fleet. All of the fleet. The whole fleet.
Well, yeah. So you're kind of like you're a trucker. You've got a ship that pretty much is a clone of the Nostromo. Currently carrying some colonists across the galaxy. Yeah, across the galaxy right now. To drop them off, taking little roads you are on the way. At this point, you guys have just finished up that salvaging mission. The black box is a concern, but yeah, you guys should be making your way forward here soon. So let's start with Nikolai. What's Nikolai doing? I think last thing you were doing, you were checking the cameras to see who could have come by and gone into the mother's area to move around the black box.
This is true. I will pay Mr. O'Connor to meet me outside of the mother terminal.
All right.
Me?
Yeah.
I start firing my gun wildly in the air. No, I don't. I'm gonna keep an eye on the doctor because I don't trust him.
Well, you gotta meet the captain.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep an eye on you. Be
Should
right
I go
there.
with you?
Yeah, come with me,
Okay.
Sully. And then
Yes, sir.
I let you walk 3 steps in front of me with my gun drawn just in case.
God,
Does anyone know I have a gun?
I mean,
You
I
pull it
do
out 4
flashes
times.
you
all the time.
talk about it a lot, so I think so.
Yeah, but that could just be... Dude, I'm suffering from serious space madness, okay?
You're not.
I need to get back.
It's been a month,
I know, dude.
and you were asleep for 22 days of it.
It's the longest I've ever been away from home. Or a bar.
Oh gosh.
Do we have a cantina on this ship that I've been missing?
No.
Captain, do I have your permission to set up a makeshift cantina? Is he frozen or is he just sitting very still?
I think he's frozen. You there, Casa?
Congrats, you broke Casa.
You broke Casa. Seems our technical difficulties from last time has spilled over to this time.
I was like, he's doing an incredible job of staying very still.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't see him. Maybe his computer crashed or something. Possible.
Okay, with the captain not here, I put Billy in the airlock and eject because I'm the captain now.
Okay.
You heard him say if something
There he is.
happens to
Captain's
him.
back.
You heard him say if something happens to him, I am the captain.
Nothing happened to the captain.
You hear it? Can you hear us, Skazo?
Yeah, I got you back. Holy
Yeah.
shitballs.
Looks like you froze there for a
You
bit.
did say if something happens to you, I am the captain. Yes.
Oh yeah.
See?
I mean, that's just like corporate standard operating procedure.
Boom, bitch.
I'll only listen to Captain Nikolai and then Michaels.
Well, you'll be shot in the face for betrayal. So. Captain, do I have your permission to make a makeshift cantina in the medical bay?
No.
It'll boost morale, and I won't go insane and kill you all in my sleep.
That is the benefit of cryo. You are unable to move.
Can I
Uh,
have a makeshift cantina in the eating room?
Yes, we are actually very well set up to have a cantina type atmosphere.
Alright, is there anything you need from me before I go set up the makeshift cantina?
Yes, absolutely. I
Damn
did
it.
not call you here over design choices.
Do we have palm trees? I really want it to be like kind of a Caribbean themed cantina.
We can
Ooh,
probably
luau.
synthesize something later.
Alright,
Perfect.
anyway, Captain,
So,
I brought Sullivan because I don't trust him.
Hey, Gavin.
hello, Sully. We will field that in a moment. Firstly, someone has tampered with Mother's system. As I was looking through the audio and video logs to find perhaps who moved the black box, I have found that the last 5 hours have been deleted. We have no evidence and no leads as to who could have done any of this. And this to me is disturbing. There is
Captain.
no.
Was it you or was it me? Because if it wasn't either of us, I'd say we line them up, shoot them all in the head, and let God sort out his own.
So, while you guys
Space madness. It's getting to me.
while you guys are talking about this, so the timeline to this is basically once you guys landed and put and started doing the paperwork with Officer Marshall Kane on the deck is about when it was cut.
Big Daddy Marshall Kane.
Mm-hmm. And this was about the time that you were doing the genetic scan and you had left the black box. Well, you had done your stuff, but you had left the black box about when you guys had taken off a little bit after that, so like an hour or two after that. And then you left it in there, and then you guys went out and you had all this conversation. You're like, oh shit, it's over there, and you went back, and then that's when you found it moved.
So we know the three of us ain't traitors.
That would not very
I
well.
don't trust you as far as I could throw you.
Well, surely
fact,
there's
you're at
video
the-
of me in the
You're at the
bay.
bottom of my list. Video can be faked, just like it can be deleted. I don't trust Sullivan at 0%. Like, if I had a scale from negative 100 to 100 is absolute trust, you're at negative 95.
What say you, Cam?
I wonder if that is the scale where Jesus is a 4, because negative 95 is not that bad.
Hey, thank you, pal.
Yeah, of course. In other news, You don't have to trust each other. We are in a floating metal box, careening through the darkness, void, and hellscape that is space. Trust is negligible at this point. What I trust is that someone has done something to our ship, and this is unacceptable. It
Pull out
will
my
have
gun.
to be
Captain,
someone
I
with.
will hunt them down.
Uh, if if you can bring me solid evidence that someone has done something,
Sullivan, let's put our differences aside to work together for now.
Aye, aye.
I'm gonna get you a shotgun. We're gonna go figure out who did this. Captain, do I have permission to give Sullivan a shotgun? It'll be
the
empty.
shotguns-
It'll be empty, just for intimidation purposes.
Oh, I don't think that's necessary. I think we'd have better luck if we went approaches of our own and split up.
Just like my gun is empty. It's not empty.
The shotguns are for use for everyone, as are the flamethrowers. So,
Oh my
again,
god, let's give flamethrowers.
Do
Roast
what
them all
you
like
wish.
marshmallows.
and do not murder anyone that is on this crew.
What,
That includes the stowaway Jesse.
what if they shoot at me first?
Space them, of course.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice.
Nor will I.
A next sprint off
Okay.
to set up a cantina and then hunt down the traitor.
As you're running off.
In that order.
As you're running off. Scotty is walking by you and is heading towards you, Casso.
I push him.
Sorry, what the fuck?
Sorry.
Die! And he bends over and he grabs like a little fucking like he pulls out like a wrench from like his like boot and he throws it at you.
I dodge it.
What's his ranged combat?
He throws them. Wait, is this like a big wrench or just like a little one?
It's like a 10 millimeter. It's not too big, but let's see how well he throws it. Oh, he's, woof, man, you're lucky he didn't hit you with it, but
Damn, dude, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. We're in the wrong line of business.
he misses. Oh wait, he gets a stress die. Oh, he misses.
Keep handing.
He killed everyone on board.
There's a
All because
space
I give him a
Scotty.
little push and I was running by.
So he throws it and it kind of like hits the wall and goes ding ding ding. He's like,
I say, I'm sorry, Scotty, and I pick it up and I throw it back, like, just like, not at him, but, you know, like, toss it in his direction.
He bends over, picks it up, puts it back in his boot. Aye, the captain. All right, now came to talk
Billy,
to
talk
you.
to Scotty. Or, Sully, talk to Scotty, last thing I say before I round the corner.
Song to the captain, right?
I want you to know I went over the engines. I did a little once over on everything else, and everything seems to be up to par. Didn't see anything out of the ordinary. I don't know the
Let
cat.
me grab soda.
I saw the cat running around on the way up here. Only thing out of the ordinary. But no, everything seems to be tip-top shape. Nothing wrong. So no worries there, Captain.
Excellent. That is fantastic news. That will be all. We will be getting underway to continue on to make a short stop at the station, and then to carry on with our mission.
All right.
So,
I'll go
have,
ahead and just to be safe, I'll make sure that my cryopod opens up early, or at least halfway through, or maybe after like I don't know, like 10 days of cryo travel, I come out and I check again once everyone's safely inside, just to double check.
excellent. Let me know the timer on that, and I will have Mother sync our defrost.
Well, I'm going to eat and shite, and then I'll probably be jumping in there early, right quick. You look like you'd go for a shite.
That would not be terrible.
Thank you, Scotty. I gotta make
I didn't know
a
if you
pit
needed
stop
to
of my
still
own.
do that.
What was that? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Well, that's mighty alright. Well, as I was saying, thank you for the offer, Scotty. I gotta make a pit stop of my own.
Alrighty. You know what? We can go and we can shite right next to each other if you want.
Oh, no, I don't mean
I
that
can
kind
scoot
of.
back in there and you can sit right in the middle and we can go at the same time.
I don't mean that kind of pit stop, Scotty.
Come on, don't you want to be bros, my man?
You really want this bad, don't you?
No, I don't want it, you fucking idiot. Alright, go do whatever you're gonna do. I'm going to shite, alright?
All right, that
I'm gonna
that was
shite my
perfectly
pants if you
fine
keep
for
talking
me.
to me this much. Ay, my fighting head. Maybe walk out.
All right, I'm gonna go talk to.
If I hid in the bathroom while someone was shitting and like scared him, would that cause them stress?
Depends on how you do it. But like if you're just like pointing a shotgun at him, then probably yes.
Are you just gonna try and troll Scotty?
I'm hiding in like, you know, the box in the back.
Alright. Okay, so he goes off and does that. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go talk to Scrubs.
Alright. You head over and you go to the cafeteria where Scrubs has just been pretty much hanging out this whole time. And he's smoking another cigarette. And he goes, "Hey, how's it going, man? How you doing?"
Pretty good, Scrubs. How about yourself?
I'm just, smoking a dart, doing what I do.
Tell you what, you want a dart, but better?
Are you offering me more weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. I smoke one with him.
Alright, you guys are token down.
Hey,
How much weed did you bring?
grab two.
You know we're like a long
That's
way from
not the
ending
point.
this expedition.
You're not even here right now.
I'm not, out of the game.
All right, Scrubs. You
Okay.
notice anyone go into Mother or be around that area around this time?
Mother? Nah, man. I mean, only people that really have any business going in there are you, the agent man, and captain.
All right, well, you keep your ear to the ground for me. All right, if you notice anything, tell me you're the captain.
Yeah, no one's doing anything. Everyone's been pretty busy, really. Can't think of anyone that hasn't been doing something. Michael's been piloting, but yeah, he's been piloting. Other two have been what's the word that you use when they scrub it, when they've been cleaning it,
Decontamination.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, they've been doing that. You and Scotty been doing that. Scotty was looking around doing some stuff. I think you's doing inventory right now. Cassie's getting drunk at the observation deck. Yeah, everyone's pretty accounted for, I gotta say.
Can I roll see if he's hiding anything?
Hiding. You can roll just roll straight empathy. No, I'll tell you what you feel.
Pass. 2 passes.
About as honest with you as he usually is. Not doing anything weird.
Alright. Alright. Well, you just let me know. Hey, if you find out anything about what I asked, I'll give you some nap relief, and that will really knock you on your ass.
Oh, right. What'd you ask me again?
Do you know who was around Mother around this time?
Oh, right, that, yeah, Nope.
Alright, well, if you know. just
I guess
let
I'll
me
start walking around. I've just been kind of hanging out here the whole time.
know. Alright, yeah, I'm asking you walk around
Yeah.
trying to find out.
I just kind of, I don't know, I've just been lacking direction lately, I think.
Like, you need a father figure?
No. Like, I don't know what to do around here.
Well, I
I
just
really
gave
have
you
a
something to
job.
do. Didn't I?
What was that?
I just gave you something to do.
Alright, yeah, I'll walk around.
Alright, thank you. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
And he just kind of like looks up and he goes, what if like we were just like numbers on a paper, man? Like you just break the whole world down into like a certain set of skills and that's all I am, just that and a name.
You pretty fucking high, Scrubs?
Yeah,
I walk up to him and say, "Hey, you guys want to play Mazes and Monsters or what?"
I think I might lay down actually.
It's a new dice-based tabletop role-playing game.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm slinking around, being super shady.
Okay, let me see if anyone gets stressed out by that. Nope,
I get stressed out by it.
just a man with a shotgun skulking around the ship. I don't know about you guys, but I might be alarmed.
In a suit.
In a suit, like they have a job too, and they just look over, and it's just like, damn, I hope I look like I'm doing my job right now. Nikolai, what about you?
I'm keeping an eye out for shady people.
Hell yeah. Well. Boy, I'm gonna look at employee records, see if anyone had. I don't know how to explain it non-meta, but whoever had, if anyone boasted, good with tech,
Good
high comp
contact?
tech.
I mean,
Yeah.
you would have what they think would be good at Comtech. As far as Comtech goes, you has Comtech experience. That's command. Jesse Cash did mention to you, like in passing, that she's pretty good with Comtech.
Fucking traitor.
And that's pretty much it as far as Comtech goes, on your crew at least.
Okay, I didn't think anyone else was real tech.
Not counting these guys. Any of you guys good at Comtech?
No.
Yeah.
He is. Although I don't know if you would have his information on skills.
Nope.
Yeah, that would never have been given to me. Okay. That'll do. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go find Jessie.
All right. You find her down in the observation room. It seems like she was just let's see here. Yeah. She actually is probably getting up to leave at this point. You can see there's a bottle of liquor that's been like, she's been working on it for like a couple hours now, but it's only like halfway down, so she's not like hammered or anything. But she sees you come in, and just as she's getting up, and she goes, "Oh, Captain, good to see you. Do you have something for me to do, or do you want some of this liquor?"
No, thank you. I don't like to drink for cryo.
Oh, of course.
Makes the hangover continuously last for ages.
Yeah, that's true.
Just going around and letting everyone know that we will be returning to cryo in about 18 hours. So if there's anything you need done, please feel free
Oh, I
to.
don't have too much to do. If you have anything for me to do, then I'm all for it. I don't really have any like personal effects or really anything to do. So.
Perfect. Well, what is it you do? I know we spoke briefly about your capacity as a mechanic. What else do you believe you are proficient in? We
Oh,
didn't
well.
get to speak very long.
Well, I'm really strong. I've gotten really tough over the 2 years I was with those pirates, but I'm pretty much good at almost everything at this point. I mean, I'm good at ranged combat. I'm good at close combat, heavy machinery. I'm really good at comtech and survival. Knowing to identify problems. The computers on that ship were god awful, so I really just had to go by my nose most of the time. Other than that, that's pretty much what I did. I'm glad I'm not there anymore, but I had to do a lot of really horrible things while I was with them. So I'm just glad to be in a good environment. I know you probably can't relate, but it's a happy change for me.
Well, you are correct. I cannot relate to that story, but I do understand capacity that normalcy has. So, good, bad, or in between, I am glad that this feels more normal to you. And I hope over the course of time it will feel happy and a place that you feel welcome. But if you believe that you are proficient in Comtech, uh, I do have a task for you and I to complete together, if you are up to it.
Of course.
Excellent. Follow me, please.
Okay.
We'll go. I'm gonna have her run scans on Mother.
Okay. Okay. And she kind of sits down, and as she sits down at it, Mother comes up with access denied, need verification code, and so you can put in your code. I mean, you don't have to show her what it is or whatever, but she can't just like sit down or like get in.
Yeah. I'm gonna be over her shoulder the whole time and
Yeah.
assist, and do all that stuff. So
So
yep,
you
I'll
will-
I'll key it in super secret like.
She gets 9 of this. And do you have her looking for anything specific?
So I'll explain the lapse in audio video, but not why
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at anything. So, hey, I noticed that that when I was signing the agreement with damn, I can never remember his name.
Marshall King.
Yeah, Kane. That's it. With Marshall Kane, I got back to check on everyone's progress and to see if anything had happened. I was away from the ship, being decontaminated for longer than I would have liked. So I simply wanted to check on the crew and make sure everyone was, still alive. Hard truth. But when I went back to check the ship, the logs had been deleted for about 5 hours. And I found this strange. Being in a penal colony, if anyone had infiltrated the ship, those people are not the best. They would not be people welcome on my ship. So I would like to find out where this footage is gone and if it can be recovered.
So she'll take the black box that's still there on the side, and she'll kind of put it down, and she brings out like a pen and paper, and she says, well, over the years I've gotten really good at dealing with software and this kind of stuff. The ship I was on had it did have a mother system, but it was like a 2000 series. Those are easily messed with, and if I'm being honest with you, I did lock them out of that mother unit, so that way they wouldn't kill me. I actually I had them halfway blackmailed, but this is a 6000 series, and these you can't really do anything there. And she kind of like, she starts like typing in prompts, like asking a lot of different questions to Mother, like prompt last keystroke, last 4 keystrokes, and like different things like this, like really weird questions, and she writes them down. And as she's like writing them down, she kind of gets an idea of like the last interactions that this had. She comes to a very, very concise conclusion for you. And she says, well, so far on this ship, there's only 3 people with access. You, Mr. Sullivan, and Mr. O'Connor. But 4 people have accessed this that aren't either of your guys' codes. See, I have pulled up each one of your guys' codes here. Which, now that I've done this, Mother will automatically re-scramble them, but, so you'll have to put in your ID card, and then it'll give you a new code, which is annoying, I know, but, this will get you an idea. So, a 4th person accessed this who didn't have a code, but they were granted access indefinitely. So, I think their ID card must have an override, which is unheard of. Whoever this person is probably like a high-ranking Weyland-Yutani official of some kind, is the only thing I can think of. But it's not O'Connor, because he has to use his code. So it's really strange. But in the 6000 series like this, the videos can't just be erased, but they can be classified. So whoever did this didn't delete them, they simply made them classified to these other users. And I can't get in. I'm not a supercomputer, I can't get in there. But it seems like that's what happened.
Fantastic. This is the conclusion that well, most of the conclusion I had come to. Having a high-level officer, someone tampering with the ship, or perhaps someone capable of cloning a code, that seems far-fetched, but you know, unanswerable questions have unimaginable answers. So here we are.
Yes, it could just be a faulty. This Mother unit could be faulty.
I'm sneaking in the backgrounds with the shotguns.
I'm hunting for traitors.
It's not unheard of, but
You.
the way the Mother system works, especially with like these classified things, is it'll default into making something that might be interesting to it classified, and then once we dock with a with one of the more central AI nodes, it'll go over, because that's how information sort of spread through deep space, because obviously we can't send signals out here, at least not fast enough that'll matter. So once we dock, it'll sort of convene and update the software and decide whether that is something that should be looked at by the higher ups or is something that isn't, and then it might reset itself that way. As far as this other command code, honestly, and now that I think about it, it might just be the AI's own determinant of that factor, if that makes sense. It might not even be another user. Did you plug anything into it that would have been strange? Like, did you plug this in there? And she points at the black box.
Yes, we did. That was recovered from the salvaged ship.
Well, that might be what it is. Especially if it marks that classified, it might just mark the whole event classified. It might do that with the information that it gathered from the videos and whatnot. But I will tell you that this series it'd be extremely hard for someone to tamper with it. It might look like I'm tampering with it, but I just probed it for a little bit of information and get a detailed idea. And this goes over the course of like an hour and a half, 2 hours of her just butting heads against this computer.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Okay. This is very enlightening. I appreciate this greatly.
Of course. I have a lot of experience with doing this. I had to do it to survive. You understand?
Of course. So I will delve deeper into this after I get an updated code. But if you do not have anything to do around this ship, would you perhaps like to be my personal assistant for the duration of this?
Sure, of course. I whatever you need.
Excellent. I find your abilities intriguing. Thank you very much. I know you will do fantastic, and I am happy to give you the opportunity. And if anything ever arises, my word as captain of a Wayland Yutani ship that your criminal status should be revoked. So
I would
do
appreciate
well,
that a lot,
and
Captain.
I will.
But if I'm being honest, I'd like that to be a last-ditch effort thing. I'd honestly rather take my chances just staying under the radar.
Of course. This will not be broadcast. Of course. But if push comes to shove, naturally, then I will assist the best I can.
And she kind of like nods her head and she motions to it and gets up and motions to Mother and she says, "Yeah, just put your card in and it'll give you a new code." And that way, it's that's just its own precautions. And then she'll kind of walk out and go about her business. What are you two doing?
I wanna make an announcement to the crew to come see me for a medical checkup before they go into cryo, just so I can have one-on-one time, kind of check each one out.
Okay.
I cut line with shotgun. I'm going first.
Okay.
I know it's not you. I don't care.
All right.
Hey.
Who's first?
Me.
Okay, you go first then.
I want a finger in the bum. I need my colon checked.
I will.
And I do this the old school way. No robots. Put a glove on.
You look fine to me, partner.
I must insist. With the amount of liquor I drink and cigars I smoke.
All right, fine. I give O'Connor's a prostate exam. That's what he wants so damn bad.
He's got cancer.
Oh,
What?
hey, partner.
Roll me a survival check.
Wanted it up the butt.
Survival? Yeah, 6 dice.
Too bad.
Plus your.
Got 1, 2 successes.
All right, you're good. Perfect health.
You're perfect.
Thank you. Thanks, Doc.
Of course.
Bam! And I shoot him.
You get good night's cryo sleep.
No.
Okay.
And I leave, carrying the shotgun like this. I'm just doing this.
Okay. So you guys don't talk about anything?
No, he knows it's not me, but I just wanted to... Billy, it's part of the thing, okay? It's like, you know, a trust thing. I went in there, and I'm the agent.
I'd finger you for trust. You're right.
Thank you. I do appreciate the trust finger. Finger my trust hole.
Alright. Whoever's next, will talk to.
We'll do Scotty. Hey, again with you. What do you want?
Wait, Scott, I just want to make sure you're fit as fiddle before you go into cryo. You know, just sit still then. You know, funny thing, you were cleaning that ship out, right?
Aye, all fucking day. Took forever.
Well, we do appreciate that. You know, who was it with you, right? You cleaned it with you?
Yeah.
Alright, how long did it take you clean that big old thing all by your twosome? And I'm like checking his heartbeat.
Hey, well, it took us about fucking 8 hours or so.
8 hours? And you ain't leave her, she ain't leave you?
Hey, you need to go to the bathroom and whatnot. I ain't gonna follow her into the ladies' room, alright? I'm a fucking gentleman.
Well,
What are you trying to say?
Well, that's...
Are you trying to attack my character right now?
No, of course not, Scotty. Of course not. I wouldn't do that to you.
I wouldn't imagine you would, alright? Yeah.
Hey,
Anyways, I've been shitting a lot lately.
well, I'm sorry about that. Let me check in. And I check to see if... No, maybe I can find out why you're shitting so much.
Give me a medical aid check.
Doing.
Checking Scotty's constipation.
Scotty's gonna have cancer for this.
Alright. No, I failed. Oh wait, no, I passed.
We're stressing too.
Yeah, I did it too. Got a 5 on that.
Okay. Remember, if you roll a 1 on your stress die, you panic. So make
While checking his constipation.
Hey, you're a little stressed out. You're also doing questioning right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so seems like he's not been getting enough fiber in his diet. It seems he's only been eating the jerky supplements and nothing else.
Now, what's your diet been like, Scotty?
Well, it's been the same every day, all day, alright? I smoke my cigar, I drink my whiskey, and then I eat my meat.
Well, there's your problem right there. You know, you're all backed up. I'm sure you get some fiber in you, maybe some nice Odie cereal. You're gonna be spouting like a water.
I hate that shite. Oh, there's too much sugar in it, alright?
Well, you know what? When we're done here, I'll look around, see maybe there's some alternatives for you two.
Alright, but I don't do peas, alright?
Well, that's alright. Well, you gotta do something to get that fiber. Otherwise, you're gonna have a big old brick in your stomach. You hear me?
Can't you get me like a pill, like a big old horse pill? It'll fix all my problems.
You know, I could, next time we're in the market, I can look at that. Alright.
Alright. Okay, well, thank you, doctor. I'll leave now.
You bet, of course, Scotty. You have a good one.
Mm-hmm. You'll leave.
Alright.
Scrubs comes in. What's up, doc?
Hey, Scrubs, just want to check you out. Make sure, you know, you're doing alright. Before you go cryo sleep, I don't want any accidents happen that don't need to happen.
Where do babies come from?
Don't you have parents talk to you about this?
I'm an orphan.
Oh, so you need a father figure.
No, I'm fucking with you. What do you want?
Alright, well, I'm just gonna check you out here real quick.
Sorry, that happens sometimes.
Okay, I specifically checked his lungs.
Yeah, he smokes a lot.
You know, maybe you should cut back on that smoking.
No shot.
Alright, you live your life.
Mm-hmm.
I shoot
Hey.
Scotty, Scrubs as soon as he comes out.
Range attack.
I'm not gonna shoot Scrubs. Anyway, it's at melee range with the shotgun, so close combat.
Execution
No,
style.
it'll still be range combat. You're using a ranged weapon. Because you get bonuses per the weapon, but you don't get bonuses like +2 to hit by hitting someone with a shotgun. That's
If I use it as a club, though, I get those bonuses, right?
no.
Scrub, I want to check with you. Have you heard anything about what I asked?
Nah, I mean, I asked around and everyone was pretty well accounted for, so.
Oh, well, I trust you, Scrubs.
Yeah.
You know, or, you know, fun thing, where were you around the time I was checking that bio DNA?
Well, you came to talk to me, and you gave me that liquor, and then I went and talked to Jessie, and I gave her the liquor. Then I went back to the cafeteria, and the captain came and talked to me, and then I was like, oh man, that was crazy. Now I can finally like sit down and have a cigarette. Then you came and talked to me, and I was like, oh man, this fucking, I guess this is my life now. Then he came to talk to me, Mr. O'Connor, and I was like, holy shit. And then I was just about to leave, and then you guys came back to talk to me again, and it was I pretty much just sat and talked to you guys
Well,
in the cafeteria for a while.
Well, it sounds like that's pretty airtight. You know, tell you what, I'm sure that sounds like a hassle for you, but it's because we like you, Scrub.
Yeah, I didn't get anything done.
Well, that's quite alright. I'm honestly not sure what you do here, anyways.
Me
But
either.
you're all good. Just
Alright, he walks
think
out.
about long-term
He lights up
cancer.
a cigarette and walks out.
Hey, Scrubs, I need to talk to you.
What do you want?
Hey, you want a shotgun?
Yeah.
Too bad. I
Alright.
flip him off and
Okay.
tell him to get out of my face. Since I'm the first mate.
Alright. He leaves.
I tell him to go meet me in the airlock.
Like, not falling for that one. And he leaves.
I tell him I'll give you all my money.
Alright, next would be you, Miss You. Comes in. Hello. What can I do for you?
Hey, you. I just want to check you out. You know, make sure everyone's in top-tip shape.
I do my best.
All right. Well, sometimes we don't control what happens with our bar, so let me just get a look at you here.
Alright, just a pretty bit.
All right, she's in good shape.
Yeah.
While I'm checking her out, I kind of question her. Hey, say, when you spend a long time, like you spend a solid amount of time on that ship just cleaning up.
Yeah, Scotty and I, decontaminated the ship.
Pretty you take any breaks? That's a lot of work for just the two of you.
Yeah, I took a couple breaks. I had to use the bathroom a couple times, and then, I had to go and make sure I fed the cat and cleaned out the litter box. That took about, like, a half an hour or so.
Well, she's real lucky to have you for her.
Yeah, no, Jonesy's so sweet. He's such a cool, good cat. He's so smart, too. He knows how to open the doors. I've had to, like, lock the door a couple times. Or he'll just get out.
Alright, well, you know, what a cute little thing. Why don't you bring Bummy? I ain't no vet, but I grew up on the farm. I can make sure he's alright for you.
Yeah, he's really fat. I don't know if I should change his diet or what.
Well, what you been feeding him?
I've been feeding him the meat, rations.
Well, you can't do that now.
Well,
Once he gets the taste for me, he's gonna turn to us.
What? No, cats eat meat. They eat like mice and stuff. Although I think he's been catching a couple mice around.
Well, he doesn't sound like much a hunter, to be honest.
He's really fat.
That's what I hear. Hey, tell you what. You know, I'll add it to my list, and next time we're at a break, I'll look for some cat food for the little guy.
Okay, that'd be great. I feel bad just feeding him the jerky. I have to like sneak him away from Scotty because that's all he eats.
Oh boy, don't I know. I was just talking to that poor son of a bitch.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for me. So I'll see you later.
All right, well, you look all good. You head on out now.
Right, and next is Michaels. He walks in. What can I do for you?
Hey, Michael, just want to check up on you and make sure, everything's in working order. Don't want you, passed away from some terrible catastrophe.
No, I should be fine. I make sure to keep myself, my body mass index in the right area. I make sure I do 100 push-ups, 100 squats every day. I do cardio as well.
Ooh, well, you're just the doctor's best patient. All the same, it's protocol for me having to look at you, so why don't you sit down?
He sits down.
Oh. And while I'm checking him out, I'm like, oh, well, we sure are glad to have you piloting that ship. You must have, have to stay there all the time just doing that, or can you leave for it?
I try to take breaks as little as possible. But generally I stay there and I manage the piloting, and then I'll switch stations and look at the comms when the captain's not there. Make sure no one's hailing us, as well as I'll check the scanners. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not too much. But yeah, I just kind of stay there as long as possible.
So for the last 5 hours, you pretty much just been held up there.
Yeah, I took a little bit of a break. I took a power nap there at some point, but I think that was about it.
All right, well, I appreciate you. The only thing stronger than your biceps is your work ethic. We're glad to have you, Michaels.
Right, yeah. Anyway,
Say, Michaels, what are you doing when he leaves the room?
I just got done with that guy.
Keep my eye on you. I give him a wet willy.
Let's see, close combat is.
I don't give him a wet fine. You know what? Fuck it. I give him a no deed.
Okay. Well, yeah, he leaves. And then last one's Jesse. He walks in.
Hey, Jesse, how you been?
I've been doing well. How have you been?
You know, I can't complain. Just want to check you out, make sure you're not too roughed up before we go in cryo.
Yeah, of course.
All right. So what you been up to? I know this whole new environment for you, but I'm sure you found something to entertain yourself.
Yeah, Scrubs gave me some liquor, and I just sort of drank that, and I watched the observation feeds from everyone's suits while they were cleaning out the stuff.
Oh, is that right? You noticed anything? You know, anything stick out to you? I love know all the gossip.
I noticed you stole all those liquor bottles out from there.
Okay, well maybe you should. Well, I did, but you benefit from that. So, you know, I got another one if you want. I don't recommend drinking before cryo, but, you know.
Yeah, well, we still have 18 hours, so.
Oh, there you go. You know, as long as you get it taken care of. Alright, is she all good medically?
She's like really fit. Like she's really strong. Like she's stronger than Michael's, and stronger than like she's very like thin looking, but like she's just dense. And you can see when you were checking over, you saw a bunch of scars and stuff, and like on her back there was like a lot of like scars that have healed over, like she'd been whipped a lot.
Oh, you poor thing. Where are these coming from? You
well,
getting in a fight with an alley cat?
Well, when the pirates had me, I had to blackmail them by locking them out of Mother's system. So if I didn't put in a code every 6 hours, that it would turn off life support. Otherwise, they would have just raped and killed me. So.
Well, that's mighty quick thinking of you.
Yeah,
That's a pretty damn brave thing to do.
They took their time trying to torture it out of me, but.
Alright, can I... And all the scars are fine. Are you still in pain?
No, I'm pretty alright. Everything seems to be fine.
Oh, well, I'm glad. You know, you look like in great shape. I'm gonna let you go now.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. She kind of leaves.
She comes out and I say, "Hey,
What?
you want a cookie?
I'm alright, thank you.
Take a cookie." And then she leaves. I'm trying to stress all these people out.
It worked. They've all got stress points for sure.
God damn it, stop it.
Why?
I gotta deal with it. I'm the doctor.
I have all the nap relief. Can I OD?
On what?
Nap relief?
Yes.
How much does it take?
I mean, 2, you're gonna be like asleep if you don't pass some survival tests.
I can inject you after that.
Get me up to 3 injections. Billy, get me up to 4. Here, Billy, have a soda. Coca-Cola.
Alright. I give Casa my report.
All right. Nikolai, you find him up by Mother.
Hey there, Nikolai. I just got through talking with the crew and tried to find someone with the opportunity to do such a heinous thing. What I found is you and Scotty both took breaks during it, You know, so they were unaccounted for a time. And Michaels took one nap break. I don't know if you can watch video logs of it and see if you can back up their stories, but that's what I got so far for you.
Uh, I am unable to have any audio or visual from that time period, but I'm working on it. That will do. Thank you very much. I appreciate the effort, and it will not go forgotten.
Alright, well, if you need anything else, you just give me a holler. You want
Of
some
course,
meth?
thank you. Did you ask if I would like some meth?
Hey, I'm a doctor. It's what I do here. If anyone
I do
deserves
not.
it, it's you, Cam.
Mhm. I do not believe I have attention deficit disorder, so I'm not certain what synthesized meth would do for me. But thank you very much.
Alright, well, you just come holler if that changes. Alright, I'll catch you.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, Nikolai, unless you have something else to do, we'll probably just go through as if everyone goes into cryo, and we'll move on to the next area.
Yeah, I will. I'll just send a long range message ahead of us to oh boy, Hephaestus outpost to let them know we'll be there in an approximate timing to look out for us.
Yeah. In order to like send a message that will get there before you do, you'd have to send it from like another space station, because you guys are traveling at faster than light, and like radio waves, everything else travels slower than that. So,
Right.
but there is like a network of between like a lot of the state of the art ones that I don't know sci-fi shit that can connect them, but when you're out in space, you're pretty much alone. So, I mean, you can send it out, but it'll arrive. It won't arrive until like after like it'll take like it'll take a year just for it to get there. So.
That's hot.
But if you guys make a good stop at like a larger area that's a little more, like an actual space station, like Anchor Point or something, then you can send it out easily enough. Which will still take a couple days, but to hear back. But it should send in like a couple days, real time.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What's the closest station to us on the way? Because we'll have to resupply anyhow.
Yeah, so you guys started Anchor Point, and you guys went, what was it, 3 parsecs? So it took 22 days, your FTL's 8, right? So
Yeah.
it's 3. Okay, so you guys are right here. You guys aren't too far from station 949. That's 4 parsecs away. And that station it's not quite as big as Anchor Point, and it's not quite as new, but it should have what you need as far as that is concerned. And it's on the way as well. That would mark probably the halfway journey you guys have so far.
Okay. Perfect. Well, yeah, we'll go there for a resupply. Keep us out of cryo for too long.
All right. Is any specific order you guys want to go in? I assume you want to be last one in. You said first one out, last one in. So, I think first in is Scotty. Second in is probably Jesse Cash. Then you goes in. And then Michaels. And then you two can go in whenever you want.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'll hop right in there.
Alright. Alright, so you guys get in. You do that. Alright. And you guys are awakened from cryo sleep all at the same time. Earlier than you were meant to. You can tell already that it hasn't been that long just by how it feels. It's probably been about 15 days or so. And then this is about a month out. About halfway to Station 949, you guys are taken out of hypersleep.
That'll do.
But first, can you give me an empathy roll? And then Bubba needs to give me an empathy roll. Bubba!
Alright, I pass. 2 successes.
2 successes. Alright, give me an empathy roll.
You're good at it.
Me?
Yeah. For being such a cold-hearted piece of garbage.
That's because I know how to manipulate people. It's just like Austin. Oh, there's one. Yeah, I got the one that slid out of my hand.
What about
Nice.
your stress die? Maybe you
Alright.
panic.
So,
No.
you guys go through cryo. None of you guys suffer any ill effects. You have good dreams. What kind of dreams do you guys have?
My tummies explode.
Okay, so
That's
you,
in my dreams.
you have a wet dream. What about you? What do you dream of?
I dream I'm being chased around by a fat cat, and then Jessica Cash picks me up and saves me.
With their big, strong arms.
Their big, strong arms.
Nice.
She's fireman carries me.
All right.
Why can't I carry you?
You haven't seen Jessica's arms. She's built like a tower. That one.
All right.
Really, I want to carry you.
But so you are all wakened early from cryo. We'll start with Nikolai. What do you do?
I will go get with Scotty.
Alright, yeah. Scotty, what's up, Captain? I just got in the cryo not fucking 4 days ago. I checked everything, it looked fine as far as the engine goes, but I don't know why we're awake right now. Maybe another message came through or something, I don't know.
Okay. Perfect. I'm glad to hear that you did not see any mechanical failure. I will go check, do a systems check and see if we've been hailed or if anything is malfunctioning.
Alright, so you'll go and you'll look at that. Anyone else want to do something?
Drink some booze.
Okay.
Even though I'm not supposed to drink before cryo. I've just been doing it the whole time.
I mean, you can, it just probably doesn't feel too good.
I feel.
So you get to the communications thing on the deck, and you look through, and you are receiving a distress call.
All right, let's dig in.
The call, you can hear sort of a woman's voice, and she says, hello, this is USS Tygon. Oh, I didn't name the fucking thing. USS Tygon. We've taken damage. We ran into an asteroid. I need assistance, please. We're running out of air. And then it loops.
Oh boy. Is there a timestamp?
About a month ago.
I
Huh.
think they ran out of air.
Feels like they ran out of air. Okay. What are the did it transmit coordinates?
It's about a couple hours away from where you guys are right now.
Okay. What
Um,
do we have enough supplies to go check it out and still make a station?
oh yeah, but as you asked for the coordinates, how far out, Michael says, Captain, we're off course.
How far, Michaels?
Not too far, about just a parsec. Just about a parsec to the core ward. Not too far, I mean, but we are off course. It's definitely not a straight line.
That is concerning. Well, come with me. Let us gather the crew.
Alright.
Alright, get all these motherfuckers in the Luau Cantina. Alright, everyone. It has come to my attention that we were stopped by a distress signal from some ship that is a few hours away from us. It has also come to my attention that we are slightly off course, and I am uncertain as to why. But we can continue, or we can assess the situation. We have enough supplies for all of this. Is there anything? Does anyone have any input on the decision?
Scotty pipes up and he says, well, if there's a distress signal, probably some good salvage over there, eh? We'd probably get a good bonus, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe a spring for the fancier
As
Frecto
long as,
machine.
you know, we don't lose any supplies for the Wayland County Corporation.
Well, no, we'll be
And-
gaining the supplies for the Wayland
And
County, yeah?
our espresso machine is Wayland Utani.
Or like,
All
well,
the good ones
why don't we
are-
ask everyone else who isn't fucking loaded, huh? I think we should get some of the fucking salvage, yeah?
All about to load you with lead, cowboy. Nice shoot Billy in the stomach.
Why me?
Jesse will speak up and she says, I don't like it, Captain. I don't think we should go. If we're off course and it's a distress signal, I don't like it. I don't think we should go. And then Scotty would be like, "I will fucking, too bad you don't get a vote, alright? Listen, we should go get it. It's money. You like money, don't ya?"
Well, hey now, just because well-being is on the line just as much as anyone else is here, she gets a vote.
Alright, she can get a vote.
Wow, why don't you blow her a little bit more there, fucking Sullivan?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. He's
Sounds
on,
like you two are volunteering.
he's on my side. Let's
No,
go.
I don't leave the
Let's
ship.
go get some salvage, right? Maybe there's some big cube of fucking,
Yeah, you go.
fucking like
I need
don't know.
2 more volunteers.
You will.
What about you, Scrubs?
Maybe we just go see what it looks like first.
Yeah, Scrubs is in. Good work, Scrubs. I need 1 more volunteer.
Miss Yu just kind of like looks down, like doesn't really say anything.
Sullivan, come on. I believe in you. I'll give you 4 doses of nap relief.
Already have nap.
Michael says, "Well, let's at least just look and see what it is, and if we don't like it, we can leave."
Fair enough. Nothing wrong
Alright.
with information.
It sounds like the consensus is we look and assess. I will follow the crew's wishes. Right, Michaels, put us on course to the coordinates, and I will sit with you monitoring comms. Jesse, you will also be with me monitoring comms, and let us see if we can hunt down why we were off course. Something is up with either our navigational system or someone is overriding us and pulling us to this place, and I would like to know why.
Yeah, I agree. If it's, I don't like it. It doesn't sit right with me, Captain.
I don't like it either, but if we find out why, we can assess.
All right. So the plan is to move in closer. And
Yep.
for this, we're gonna start something brand new, little exciting. I mean, I had this set up before, but it just never came up. A new scene with a map. And Casso, if you want to get onto the Roll20, you can see this along with the rest of us. You guys get into range here. Now, this is you guys down here. The bottom left on the with the green dot, that's your ship. The signal is coming from an asteroid field, and you can see that there is a destroyed ship over here. In the middle of this atmosphere. Or this sort of, there's no planet nearby. I mean, and there's a planet, but it was just a map that I really liked, because the way this works is the way, like,
This is Star Wars.
navigating is like through zones and not through like feet of movement like in D&D. So each of these squares
Which
is
way
its
is
zone.
north in space?
They don't have north. They have Spineward,
So
Trailward, Rimward, and then Toreward.
I say left. We always go left. That's how you get out of a maze.
Right, get rid of these. How do I get rid of these fucking bastards? So-
Right clicking on.
Alright.
There's a down arrow next to yours.
There we go. Got it. Alright. So. You guys get in here. And you guys can see that in this asteroids field is a destroyed ship. So right now you guys are 1, 2, 3, 4 zones away, and that's the edge of your scanning capabilities. So if you guys want like more information on what the hull of the ship looks like, you'll have to get closer. But you can see that it's in this asteroid field. If you guys are going to navigate, you'll have to go pretty slow. Because there's no orbit to these. These are just floating through space. Rather slowly, but still. And it seems like Michael says, seems like maybe they struck one of these asteroids. Not paying attention. Hard to say, Captain.
I feel uneasy about this. Is there a way we could drop under the field and keep your aerial acrobatics to a minimum for the time being?
Yeah, I can try to dodge scanners. There's actually rules for it. Hold on. Up there. It's called detection. So yeah, running silent. Okay. Yeah. Sensor target. Yeah, go dark. So.
Fuck yeah, Bravo 6, let's go.
So this would actually, he'll do his stuff, but this would be whoever's operating the sensors. which is mostly a contact roll. Is that something you want to do, Casso?
Yeah, I'll run sensors.
Okay. Give me a contact roll.
Check. Get my dice roller out. Okay, so we got that. And that. Okay. No successes.
No successes. All right. Well, you do what you can to sort of try to avoid like blind spots and possibly some scanners to maybe like direct them behind some of these. But since you don't really know who's you're trying to dodge or whatever, doesn't really help. But you think you do a good job. And how close do you want to get, and where do you want to go? If you just hold on to the click, you can kind of ping. I will say that the way this works for like ship travel is you accelerate and decelerate, and it takes a piloting roll. So starting right now, you're moving one zone per round, but you can accelerate to move 2 per round, and you can only move forward. If you want to move backwards, you have to decelerate at least to 0 to turn around, or decelerate enough to go negative to move backwards.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. There's a light path. Okay. Yep. We'll just move the 1 for now.
All right. Move forward, and you get a little bit closer. Hard to see. You can definitely see a lot of these rocks are kind of floating around. Michaels says, I should be able to dodge them relatively easily, but we can't really go too fast, or we might be at risk.
Noted. Perfect. Thank you. So, let's see. Is the broadcast still coming from the ship?
Yeah, it's still looping.
Okay. So there's still at least emergency auxiliary power. Let's see. Alright. We will. That's kind of a rough route. Let's go there.
For there.
Yeah.
All right. So, since you're moving this way, you can move up here, here, or up here. Like you have to keep moving forward. You are at 1, so you can go sideways, like to here. I would allow, but this is like too hard of a corner to make. You know what I mean? 'Cause you move
Okay,
Here
yeah.
to here. But you can decelerate down to 0 and then turn and then move this way if you wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. So you guys take a bit to decelerate, and then he will turn the ship. And you guys will he'll accelerate to back to 1, I assume.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just hold 1.
Let me see, what is his piloting skill real quick. I know that you can probably do this, but just for posterities.
Yeah. And I can assist in piloting roles too.
Yeah, he's gonna have to push that roll. Yeah, so he's having some trouble stopping it. Oddly enough, he has to like this rock kind of moves closer, and he had to like as you guys were decelerating, so he had to like move. He gets there, but it takes a little bit longer than what you thought. I'm gonna roll some dice to feel threatening. Give me
Hell yeah.
give me another Comtech roll.
Comms. Two successes.
2 successes. All right. All right, you guys keep moving. Do you want to keep on moving this way? I assume. It looks like you kind of
Yeah.
want to do this.
Yeah, take that lighter path until it gets choked off.
Yeah, he'll kind of like move around here.
Yeah, yep.
I can't see the fucking. Or is it right here? Oh damn it! I want to turn it, but it's the same shade of blue. I cannot see it. Hold on, let me move this here and then move this to. That because I want to make sure your guys' momentums.
I say we crash the ship, and it becomes like a Rust type survival game. Sons of the Space Forest, if you will.
So you guys are kind of closer now, and you can kind of see a little bit more information about the ship. The ship seems like it could crew. It's about the same size as your guys' ship, maybe a little bit bigger. And it seems like there's a hole in the port side, just above the engines, so sort of like in the side of it there.
Okay.
And it is currently drifting.
Alright, get Scotty and you on the bridge and see what their mechanical opinion of the mobility of the ship is.
Yeah, Scotty comes up and looks in. He kind of like looks over the information, and it comes up kind of like a polygon sort of display, and it shows a little red marking. Goes, well, that's it should be clear of the any machinery as far as the ship goes. Probably might be able to fly. I will say though, looking by where it's at, it looks as if if anyone's in there, they'll have to be in a suit or maybe in a cryopod, because there ain't no way it's gonna be holding air throughout the whole thing there. Might be possible to lock down the cockpit, but it would be risky to fly it around, especially in this sort of environment, without being able to access parts that might need repairs right away. Be risky for sure.
And, okay. Alright, well, keep on the, like kind of a C curve path. Like running through here, up into here, up over to here. And just keep that E-curve momentum that would pass us,
Okay.
like, over the top of that ship, and then hook back and around to the outskirts.
Okay.
So that's the exit route.
All right. So so you kind of want to do you want to decelerate like here or so, or do you want to just keep moving?
Keep. Let's see. So we're at one.
You're at one
Unit,
zone per round right
one-
now,
Right. So we're one zone.
which is the only
What's-
safe way to traverse this area.
Yeah. What's our scanning capability for non-planetary?
Non-planetary. I mean, you have a radar. You can bring it up. You can't. It's broadcasting the signal, and it broadcasts its like blueprints, and that's how you're able to come up with where it can hit and where it can't. As far as that goes, that's pretty much your capabilities. You can't really scan for life forms unless you dock and like do it manually.
Right.
And you can't like motion trackers track disturbances in air density, and since there's no air, you can't like motion track it. Although sonar, of course, and scanners do work, but
Okay. Hmm. Alright, so I will hail the ship.
you hail the ship, and you do not get a response.
Okay.
Scotty's kind of still up there, and he goes, well, there's a good chance that maybe they're just in the cryopods. It's very possible. If that's the case, it's technically our responsibility to make sure they make it out alive. Also, if that's not the case, we could definitely harvest a lot of the parts here. Like I said, the engine should still be intact. We could probably salvage at least $500,000 worth of credits from this thing, possibly. Assuming it's still intact, I don't think there would be any fires. But
Scotty, I give you full permission to go check it out.
right,
With
I
Wayland
do-
Yutani equipment.
make a persuasion.
Yeah.
Make a manipulation.
But as long as fucking Sullivan goes with you,
I'll go with.
who says no? Manipulation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see.
9.
And is that wits or empathy?
For me, it's wit.
Oh yeah, his is empathy. So all he has to do is roll one success.
I rolled 1 success.
Did you roll your stress dice as well?
What do I have to roll?
So you have 3. It's just 3 d6s. Let me know if you get a 1. But your successes count as successes.
I got a 1!
Okay. Roll a d6.
I got a 4.
4 plus 3. Oh. Okay. 4 plus 3 equals 7, I do believe.
No,
Uh,
that's just bad math.
nervous twitch. Your stress level and the stress level of all friendly PCs in short range of you increases by 1.
Woo!
So you sound a little shaky. You're a little stressed out.
I
by
take
this.
Naprolene, so
But he did it. So pretty much everyone in this room gets their stress increased by 1.
my mission is going well.
You're freaking me out, man.
So everyone mark 1 more stress.
Space madness.
Contagious.
He's already not doing great. But he says, I'll do it. I'll do it. All right. That's a lot of money that we might be missing out on. All right.
And I will sit by the door with the shotgun.
Click, click.
Clack, clack. Well, if you ain't
Oh,
going
dude.
on the ship, you don't need that shotgun.
Here you go, you're right.
Well,
Thank you.
And I hand Billy the shotgun.
we'll
And I
get,
grab another one.
all right. So me and Mr. Sullivan will go on board and check it out. Anyone else want to go? Jesse speaks up and says, Captain, I don't know about this. I don't have a good feeling about this at all.
Give her some Naprolene. Shut her up.
You give her your
Do you think this is a ploy, Jesse? Did the pirates that captured you, did they use things like this to lure ships?
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while. But this is a little out of the way. Not super out of the way, but I don't know. It's not super common, but it's a possibility, Captain.
The
But
okay.
as long as you know that, I suppose.
I would. I do feel that a science vessel is not equipped for combat, and
If it makes you feel any better, most pirate vessels aren't really equipped for combat either. You won't really meet any high-end stuff. Usually they're just in it for one big score or something, and then that's it. They're set up for a pretty long time. But if they, for instance, ours, or the pirates that had me, they had an industrial vessel used for mining, and they would just ram ships and then board them that way. They didn't really have any weapons, but it's not unheard of. But it wouldn't be like going against any Marines or anything, and you do have at least one weapon, and this thing does have a big hull. You probably would have been able to handle our pirates back in the day.
well, I will. Oh boy. I do feel responsible to see if there are survivors in the pods. We are nothing if not looking out for each other out here, because God knows no one else is. Oh, I would like to find if there are survivors, but naturally, if the engines on this ship flare to life, we have means of handling this, but this is not preferable.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I don't think there's anyone on that fucking ship, alright? Unless they were sitting there for a while. Or they're sitting in the cryopods. Like, I don't know. I suppose someone could be on there, but it'd be very, it's a lot of oxygen, well, I don't know. I don't think this ship would be the problem, alright? I don't know. I'll go on, Captain. Alright, I want the money, so.
Who do you think should go, Cam? What do you think?
So above game, is it a ranged weapons role to operate the ship's weapons as well as personal weapons,
Yes.
or is that a different role?
It's a ranged weapon roll, and then like, so close range, I think, is within one zone of you, and then medium range is more, and then if you're shooting it out of your range, then it's like -1 dice per whatever, and then when you hit them, you roll the damage, and then they roll the armor to see what kind of damage has happened to the ship.
Okay.
And just so you know, when ship combat, the way it works is there's a scouting phase where there's like target lock or going dark, a piloting phase, a gunning phase, and then one more. Pilot phase, and then the engineer phase at the end to try to repair any damage that has happened. So generally, you want at least one person for each of those phases on your crew.
Okay.
And
so
basically all phases happen at the same time. So I'll do mine, and then you'll pick what you want to do, and then I'll flip over and reveal what, like, the other ship does or whatnot.
okay, I'll do. So I will. Oh boy. Who is good at ranged combat? I need someone on the ship to take the shot.
Let me see here.
Because I can do comms. And we got Michael's for piloting.
Oh, pilot. I've got 1 point.
You're not
in
a
it.
pilot.
I've got 1 point in it.
For ranged combat, Michaels is good with ranged combat. And Jesse says, I'm all right with it. I can shoot something. If something comes up, I can shoot it.
Okay. So keep Jesse and Michaels on the ship to take the shot. And we'll keep you on the ship for repair phase.
And me on the ship because I'm, corporate.
Oh, you're coming with me.
No.
Oh yeah, you are.
God damn it.
The Trace Amigos are going.
Hell yeah.
And Scotty.
And Scotty. Yeah.
I don't trust Scotty one bit.
I'm gonna
Alright,
shoot
you
Scotty
guys
out.
ready to make some fucking
I'm
money?
gonna shoot Scotty out of an airlock.
So, since you're leaving the ship, effectively Michaels will be in charge.
Yep.
So,
Michaels has the con.
if you want to brief him on any sort of what you want him to do in different scenarios.
Yeah. Alright, so I will make regular reports to you. And if ship combat arises, and we are still on the ship, just stay docked, and we will attempt to handle it from the inside. If the engines fire on approach, we will destroy it and salvage what is left. If it is life or death, then choose life.
Alright, yes, sir. And then
Alright,
everyone
I'll
will
do.
get to their posts, and you guys will move up, and kind of gotta go nuts to butts here. Uh-oh, we dock. Hold on. There we are. The docking mechanism at the front of your guys' ship, and theirs is also at the front of their ship, but kind of like lower, so you're kind of like beneath it. Do you choose to go through the airlock, or would you rather go through the hole? I guess that's another option. He can also drop you down. The expensive suits that you have magnetic heels, so you guys can tether off and then drop down and then magnetically latch on, and then you guys can go through the hole or even through the airlock if you guys wanted. And then that's an option.
I think we'll go face to face, cause that way, at least everyone's weapons are just pointed at each other.
Yeah, and there are no weapons on this vessel, by the way.
Oh,
We can tell that?
Mhm.
Oh, dope.
No, like on
Yeah?
ship to
Oh,
ship
okay.
combat weapons.
let's go through the hole.
Okay. Do you want to drop down on it, or do you want him to extend the docking thing into the hole? It'd probably be easier just to drop down on it and then go in.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, and if we're still tethered to the ship, then we can eject and just yort back up.
Yeah, all the escape pods are also still on this ship as well. So, worst case scenario, you can use those as well. Alright, so you guys get into your suits. Do Do you have the stats written down for your guys' suits real quick?
I had it up, but then my Chrome died.
Oh,
So I will have to get it back up.
I can probably grab it real quick right here. Where the fuck is... Oh, it's back here, isn't it? So you guys have the pressure suit, right? No, the compression suit. Yeah. Common, sight on the frontier, sturdy helmet, comms unit, heads-up display, lateral light, wireless helmet that syncs to any mobile or stationary monitoring system. Healthy supply of oxygen, maintains internal temperature. So, armor rating on this guy is 2. Right, it's the compression suit, right? Yeah. So, armor rating is 2 while you're wearing this. That being said, if it gets punctured, then obviously your air supply will rapidly diminish. And the maximum air supply is 5. So whenever I ask you to do supply roll, you will roll 5 dice, and any ones, that's how many air supply you lose.
Okay, we
Perfect.
start out with 5.
Yeah.
Can I grab some shotgun shells before we go?
Yeah.
How much would I have?
I would say you probably have enough to shoot once and then reload. Let me get up this shotgun stats here real quick. Here we go. The bonus is +2, so +2 dice to hit. Damage is 3, so it's 3 damage minimum. Range is short. Weight is 1. But anything you shoot against, its armor is doubled.
Okay.
It's buckshot, right? Also, you guys do have harpoon grappling guns, which are used for, like, actually grabbing onto ships and stuff. That is... I think you have, like, 2 of those, right?
Yeah, there were 2 harpoon guns, 4 shotguns, and 4 flamethrowers.
But armor doubled for that as well, and it's single shot. But its primary use is to, like, grapple on to ships, then get on that way. Range is medium on that.
That'll do. Okay. Well, balls. So all of us. Well, I guess there's only 2. Well, so how are we getting out of the ship?
Ideally, probably Scotty will harpoon it, because he's going to grab one of the harpoon guns to bring. And then you guys will, while tethered onto the ship, it'll, like, open up the hangar, basically. And then you guys will go down onto the ship, you'll magnetize your boots onto it, and then he'll pull himself in with the harpoon. And then you guys will walk down to the hole and then jump in that way.
Alright, alright. Well, I'm gonna take a flamethrower then.
There isn't any air inside it. Or there might be some areas that have air sealed off.
Yeah, well, I mean, if there's any air, then that'll be my time to shine.
Okay. Alright, so this guy's taking a harpoon gun, you two are taking shotguns.
Nope. I'm taking just a belt of grenades.
You guys don't have any grenades.
Okay, then yeah, shotgun.
Shotgun, I guess your service pistol as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tape the service pistol to the shotgun as like a foregrip.
Okay.
So then
Alright, so you guys are able to get onto the ship.
Oh, I am definitely also taking my motion tracker. I will
Okay.
state that,
Yes,
so I don't have
mine
to fucking
also.
roll for it.
Yeah.
Motion tracker, I assume you're taking a med kit.
Yeah, I'm bringing both my Or
2 med kits. Anything extra that you want to say you have, declare you have? Okay. Alright. So you guys are able to get onto the ship relatively easy, and then you get into the hull. You get into the hull, and it kind of opens up, and to the right would be the cockpit area, and to the left would be the, like, sort of the back towards the engines. And Scotty goes, I suppose maybe I should we split up? I'll go check the engines and see if they work. The cryopod area should be around here somewhere. You guys could try to figure it out.
None of us are combatants, so we should stay together as
I am. Run off.
as a team,
Where do you run?
Left.
except O'Connor.
Okay. So you're going
Billy,
towards the
I'm
back
grabbing
of the
your
ship.
hand. You're coming with me.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, come on. Billy, fortune favors the bold.
I inject Bubba with actual meth once he grabs me.
You're gonna puncture his suit, and
Yes.
You puncture my. I rip Billy's suit. And then I rip
Alright.
everyone else's suit.
so it sounds like he wants to go to the engines. You guys follow him?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow.
And you guys start going, and then you hear your radio click to life. You hear Michael saying, Captain, I think you're going to want to hear this.
Patch it through.
And you hear a guy say, all right, here's the situation. You're being robbed. Give us all your valuables, and we might make it out alive. And Michael says, as soon as you guys boarded, a ship flew out from behind the asteroid, and they're threatening to either fire upon the ship.
What are their weapons capacity? Can you tell?
Right. Let me double check here. It seems like they're just armed with one laser. It's slightly longer range than ours. So you know how you had the short ranged laser?
Yeah.
So they have like the medium ranged one basically.
Okay.
Well, I refuse to surrender, so
If only Wayland Utani funded us better.
if you guys want to fucking nap relieve me or whatever, but I refuse to surrender to simple thugs. We cannot be bought.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
Yeah, so you guys have the light railgun turret, right?
Yeah.
So they have the medium railgun. Actually, no, you had the beam weapon, right? No, it's the railgun.
Yeah, it was a railgun.
So you have the light railgun, so they have the medium.
Fuck yeah.
Slightly
Right.
bigger than yours, but basically its base damage is a little bit higher, but their ship is really small.
Okay.
It's
Well,
probably like half or a quarter size of yours.
all right. Back to the ship, boys.
All right, back to the ship.
So basically what will have to happen is you guys will have to get out and then get on top and then harpoon up and then crawl back up in there in order to get back. And as you guys sort of leave towards the front, you see people coming out of the cockpit. And
Oh
they're armed.
boy. All right. Well, we're just gonna be not in this ship. Fuck that.
And this would be the point where we would draw initiative, and you guys would maybe try to talk your way out. But I think we're gonna have to wait till next episode to do that.
Boom. Good cliffhanger.
Fuck. It's hitting the fan.
Good.
I think you saw me drag out this ship, but it was hiding behind this the whole time.
Hell yeah. Easy peasy.
All right, well,
That'll do, yep. Get back onto the ship, blow those motherfuckers out of the sky, spin back around to the decommissioned ship, blow those motherfuckers out of the sky, take them all home for a Monday.
all right.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Well, sounds good. Thank you everyone for joining us for today's episode. We'll be back next week, I think. I don't think there's anything going on, so we'll be back next week to see how this all turns out. The first combat of the session. We're gonna have what seems to be both ship and probably ground content too. Here, let me actually pull up the other map. There you go. So these guys are coming out of the. This is the hole that you guys came in through. This is the observation deck slash cockpit. You guys went this way towards the engines. These guys came out. Or this door's open. You can see these guys standing here. And this is the hole you guys came in.
And they see all of us.
Yeah, they were probably waiting for you.
Hell yeah.
I use O'Connor's as a human shield.
I demand everyone be ready to die for the good of the Whaling Towing Corporation. So
Oh, and these little tiny little dot areas, these are air vents,
Oh.
which is cool.
Ooh yeah.
I'm gonna go hide.
That's what I was gonna.
And all right, come on, Sullivan.
I'm
Me and Sullivan
the
are gonna.
captain.
Me and Sullivan are gonna hide. They'll have to come find us if they want our shit.
All right, well,
Should have let me stay on the ship. Would have been able to
Never.
fight them off.
good games, and we'll see the conclusion of this next time.
Sunday.
Sunday. All right, thank you for watching, everyone. I'll catch you